thing is Mark Kisla, and there's been a lot of talk about Los Angeles and the NFL and where things are looking, and things are clearly heating up. Owners just got back from meetings in Chicago, and a bunch of proposals on the table about, Stan Kroenke wants to move the Rams from St. Louis to a facility and complex out by Los Angeles International Airport. There's that proposal on the table from the Raiders and the Chargers saying, well, we can do this with a joint stadium. If you had to pick one team to end up in LA in the 2016 season, assuming this happens, which team is going to end up in LA in the 2016 season?
Are you saying which team would we prefer, or which team do we
Both,
think?
Actually, which would you prefer? And Mark's whole point in his column was like, this has the potential to really destroy some rivalries that have long existed in.
There's going to have to be some divisional realignment.
Yeah.
I think the irony is the team that's being given the best deal to stay home is the team that probably wants to go to LA more than any other, and that's the St. Louis Rams and Stan Kroenke.
And the team that I think is most likely to end up there is probably, at this point, Oakland. Because Oakland hasn't made...
No, I disagree with that.
You disagree?
Yeah, I don't think Oakland goes anywhere without San Diego. I don't think Oakland can get it done by itself.
They have no proposal on the table to replace the Coliseum. There's nothing there.
The Raiders, I think, will end up in San Antonio. I think the Chargers will end up in San Diego. I think San Diego is trying their best to figure out how, and the Chargers want to stay there. The family, the Spanos family, really is a San Diego, Southern California family.
But they're tired of the fact that the city won't give them the stadium.
And I thought Mark had a great column today, and I wanted to talk about that. Maybe we can talk about it some more later, but I think Stan's going to win the battle.
I do too.
Which is to move there, because, and I go back to it, here's the key that people should remember. St. Louis would lose its second team, but the reason for this is he will take a $1 billion franchise value and make it $4 billion in Los Angeles because of the way the Dodgers have been sold for $2 billion, that the $1 billion, I think.
The Clippers.
And the Clippers were sold for $2 billion. Well, think of what an NFL franchise is out there. So I think St. Louis has come up with a great proposal for a new stadium there. I think Stan would have accepted that before all these other teams before he bought the land out there and got too deep in it. If they had come up a couple of years ago, that's what you have to do if you're a city, is you have to bend and even break these days.
Yep.
Interesting.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, guys.
Dan Petty, Digital Director of Sports for the Denver Post. Go to denverpost.com and check it out. And that segment was brought to you by Grand Prix Motorsports. It's your source for the original motorcycle, Indian motorcycles. So check out the newest line of Indian cycles at Grand Prix Motorsports, located on County Line and Santa Fe. And that is Scott on his Indian motorcycle.
And his flip-flops.